about the driving experience of this kind of car. I mean, it's just brilliant. It's a Polo, it's a VW, it's a very premium car. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Welcome to a brand new video. And I'm really excited for this video because I'm pretty positive a lot of you would love to watch this one or are going to enjoy watching this one. You joined me today inside the new VW Polo, so the newly released 2022 facelift. So we are at Lani Motors, which is the local VW dealer out here in Zanin. Big thanks to the head of this dealership for giving me this opportunity to come out here and do a video with this new Polo. So yeah, we're just going to do a quick review, see what the new Polo has to offer, some of the differences compared to the outgoing one and all. But yeah, it's looking pretty good and I'm really loving it. So yeah, let's start with the exterior, come back inside, look at some of the features inside, and take it for a quick drive because we're actually going for a drive today. And yeah, really hoping you guys do enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. So guys, here it is then. We're out here at the dealership. So it is a working place, so you will see people around here checking out cars and all, so don't mind that. But yeah, the car is here in this beautiful blue paint color. I think it's called Reef Blue. And so yeah, a lot of the changes are actually cosmetic, and mainly it's the areas around the headlights and the front bumper in general. So there is a new design around down here, and the fog lights have been shifted from somewhere here now to here and all, and this swooping shape and this sharp line is all new. The headlight unit is all new, the way it curves down here, and it's more sharper compared to the outgoing car and all. But yeah, the entire range comes as standard with LED lights, I think, but you can also upgrade to matrix lights, which is absolutely crazy. So there's like a refreshed VW badge, which is a bit, what's the word, it's no longer kind of 3D, it's more like an imprint, but it does look really good. I do like it and all. It's been refreshed quite well. So you also have a range of new wheel choices. I think they start from 16 inches and you can upgrade all the way to 17s on the GTI and maybe on the R line as well. There's also new names to the trim levels. Previously there used to be a high line, trend line, and comfort line. That's a random order, by the way. Now there is the Polo, which is the standard trim line. There is the Life. There is what else? There's R line, and there's another trim level that I'm forgetting. But they've introduced new names to the trim levels. Basically, the trim level determines what specs you get or what features come as standard with the car and all. But this one is the Life trim level. LED lights around the back as well. It has these new tail lights which are reminiscent of the Golf 8 tail lights, which ties in nicely. You do have a relation between the different models. I do like that. The Polo model designation has been moved to below the VW badge. Previously used to be somewhere here on the left side of the rear and all. The rear bumper has also been reworked, so there's a different shape and how it looks and all. Overall, the styling, what am I forgetting? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Trim levels, there's one trim level that I'm forgetting. There's also, of course, the GTI and all, but this is the Life, like I already mentioned. And yeah, I already mentioned you can get it with matrix LED lights. Yeah, I did. And you can get like an LED light bar on the front, kind of like on the Golf 8, which looks really, really cool. But these are the standard lights on the car and all. But I think those matrix lights come as standard on the R line trim, which is crazy. But yeah, another big part of this car, I'd have to turn off the ignition for now. But yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I think I read somewhere that it actually comes as standard now with this digital driver screen. I'm not really sure because manufacturers like to charge for these kind of things. So I don't know if they can actually offer this as standard on the Polo, but I've read somewhere. So new VW steering wheel, which looks really, really cool with this metallic surround around the rim and all. This pretty cool VW logo. Actually, I noticed when I was driving the 8 GTI, the VW badge was a little bit faint in texture, but this one looks more like a proper metallic chrome finish. So on the Golf 8, you can't really see it properly. You have to move your head around until the sunlight really bounces nicely on the badge, then you can finally see it properly. This one is properly chrome, you can see it all the time. That's really nice. So you have a new design to the gear lever. The way it looks is really cool. This is the same design lever you get even on the auto, even though this one is the manual. This one is optioned with engine start stop button, which is really, really cool. So this being the Life, it comes with physical climate controls. You can actually upgrade. What am I saying? You can actually upgrade to more modern touch-sensitive climate controls, where you slide your fingers to increase and lower the temperature and change the fan speed and all, which is kind of the look that you get on most new VWs and all. So this is the mid-range infotainment screen. There is a smaller screen below this one, which comes with more buttons and all. As you can see, this one is a mixture of physical knobs and touch buttons and all. The lower base car comes with a smaller screen, which has more buttons and stuff. You can upgrade to a bigger screen than this one, which does away with the volume knobs and the other knob which you use to select the different radio stations and all. So the bigger screen actually just looks purely piano black, so it flows into the dash nicely and all. I see you have this new design to the dash. I think this is new. Quality has been upgraded in the new Polo, because previously down here it used to be hard plastic. Even up here now it's actually soft touch, which is really, really nice. The doors, it's still hard plastic, but previously I'm pretty sure here on the dash and on the top it used to be hard plastic like here, but now it's soft touch, which is really, really nice. You have USB-C connectivity. I think it illuminates. I think it's because the ignition is off or something, but I think these, there we go, actually just put them on. So illuminated USB-C. You have a 12 volt socket right here for charging or for lighting your cigarette. You have interesting looking cup holders. I actually don't know what these are going to fit, but maybe a kind of Red Bull. Other than that, I don't see them working so well. But yeah, it looks really, really nice. I like how they've done the steering wheel in here, because in the Golf it's a bit weird with the logo. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks a bit offish because you can't really see the badge properly. Other than that, there are the usual niceties. You can get a panoramic sunroof, and yeah, these are the standard cloth seats. You can get it with leather and all sorts of niceties and all. You have your usual park assist, parking sensors, auto start stop to save fuel and all. But yeah, the previous outgoing model had a choice of two engines, a 1 liter naturally aspirated and a 1 liter turbocharged. I don't know if they still offer the 1 liter naturally aspirated with this new one, but they definitely do offer the 1 liter turbocharged. This one is pushing 70 kilowatts, and I forgot the torque figure, but it's somewhere around 135 or 175 newton meters. I remember seeing something like that, but it's definitely less than 200 newton meters and all. Acceleration times doesn't really matter for this sort of car, but yeah, of course there's also the 2 liter turbocharged motor in the GTI with like 147 kilowatts. Other than that, yeah, so those are all the new stuff in here. The steering wheel, the new looking gear lever, more features, a standard like the digital driver cluster, a choice of new rims, matrix headlights, yeah, which is pretty much it with the new Polo. I think now let's actually go for a drive. So guys, you joined me inside the all new VW Polo Life trimline. Immediately, this being like a brand new car, it feels really nice to drive. I really love the throw to the manual gearbox and all. This is manual, by the way, if I haven't yet mentioned already. But yeah, I actually don't know. What do you actually say about the driving experience of this kind of car? I mean, it's just brilliant. It's a Polo, it's a VW, it's a very premium car and all. So yeah, this is the kind of environment where this kind of car will spend most of its lifespan and all. But yeah, out here cruising, sunroof open and all, and it's just feels really nice. The dampening on the suspension is absolutely brilliant, and also the noise that the leather makes, because it's still new, it feels really nice. So 5-speed manual gearbox. The shifter itself, I love the design. It looks absolutely cool and all. But yeah, we'll get a chance to test out the performance and stuff. But yeah, for now I have about a quarter tank, and it shows me a range of about 110 kilometers. Fuel consumption, I'm pretty sure it's around 5 liters. I didn't check the actual number, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere there, probably even less on nice normal driving. Of course, if you start to push it around, you'll see the number escalating and all. But yeah, other than that, the car is very relaxing. You do have stuff like wireless charging in here, which is absolutely cool. I really do like that. The fact that you can get such a feature in this size of car, or this class of car, is absolutely cool. Just hoping I don't stall. But yeah, I don't think I will. Yeah, the gearbox feels really nice. It shifts absolutely nicely and all, no drama whatsoever. And to third, and onwards we just go. But yeah, rivals to this car, obviously Ford Fiesta, Peugeot 208. Is that the rival to the Polo? Yeah, I think Peugeot 208. I think I'll close the sunroof for now. Basically a lot of competitors in this class. Which one is the best seller in this class? Possibly the Polo even. I'm not really sure. I don't have my facts about this class of cars, but I'm pretty sure the Polo is somewhat the trendsetter for this class and all. But yeah, the sound insulation in here is really good. I'm doing about 70 kilometers an hour right now, and I'm not getting a lot of wind noise around. The suspension feels really nice. I don't know if it's because this car is just new or what, but it's just phenomenal. Like, I absolutely love how this car feels and all. But yeah, there isn't much of a punch to it. I'll try and maybe downshift to third, maybe give it a few more beans. Yeah, it does pull, but I mean, like for normal driving, for everyday use, this is not a performance car, but you do have the power to overtake and all, but you do have to downshift, use a very low gear to rev out the engine so that you can get some of that power and all. But yeah, really this car is going to spend a lot of its time commuting or driving on highways, driving on long trips and all. It can easily do well over, say, 180 kilometers an hour, and the national speed limit out here is 120 kilometers an hour. You can easily do 120 kilometers, obviously, and all. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is, for normal road speeds and all, it's fast enough and all. But yeah, I don't really have much to say or much more to add, other than that. This is the Polo. It's very popular out here in South Africa, and I absolutely do think they'll sell really well nationwide and all. South Africans are really loyal to the VW brand, both the Polo and the Golf, and now the Tiguan. I think the Tiguan is another car that's really popular, although I also do see a lot of T-Crosses. So long story short, South Africans, we do love our VWs and all. So here's a new car for you guys to enjoy and all. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure if you can, I think you can actually get it with stuff like blind spot monitoring, where it'll notify you on the mirrors. An orange light will come on if there's a car on the other lane, if you're driving on the highway and all. So yeah, a whole load of safety features, and yeah, of course you can get it with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I don't know, or I'm not sure if it's standard, but I'm absolutely sure that you can get it with that. But yeah, really hoping you guys enjoyed this video, and that's pretty much it from me.